Assalamualaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. It's Afifa Fairuz with the news. First, the headlines. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina calls for casting vote for both to express the mandate against corruption, terrorism and militancy. Court cannot reject candidature after declared legal by EC, says Mirza Fakhru. Fresh schedule in BNP vacant seats or putting new candidates demanded. And magisterial power apart, army to take any measure considering the situation while discharging responsibility during polls, says Commissioner Rafiqul Islam in Rajshahi. Now on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has called for casting a vote in favor of both to express their mandate against corruption, terrorism and militancy. Speaking at an election rally organized by Dhaka North City Army League at Gulshan Youth Club ground, she said Army League does not do self-seeking politics but for the welfare of the people. Highlighting her government's success in generating power, water supply and infrastructure development, Sheikh Hasina announced to build flats in Dhaka for slum dwellers and setting up underground rail. The Army League president later introduced the 8 party candidates in Dhaka City North Army League. They are Akbar Hossain Pathan, Ilyas Hero Farooq, AKM Rahmatullah, Advocate Sahara Khatun, Home Minister Asduzzaman Khan Kamal, Ilyas Uddin Molla, Aslamul Haq Aslam, Sadek Hossain and Kamal Ahmed Mojumdar. Meanwhile, Army League President and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is going to Sylhet tomorrow on electioneering tour. She will address a public meeting at local Aliyah Madrasa ground in the afternoon. Earlier, she will offer prayers at the shrines of Hazrat Shah Jalal, Hazrat Shah Paran and Ghazi Burhan Uddin Rahmatullahi Alayhi. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhru Islam Alamgir has said there is no more possibility of fair and neutral election under the present circumstances. Speaking at a news conference at Chairperson Gulshan office, he said court has no jurisdiction to reject candidature after declared legal by the Election Commission. Mirza Fakhru urged the EC for fresh schedule in vacant seats or to permit new candidates where BNP nominees have been declared invalid. He also alleged that the government is on the one hand rejecting the candidates using the court, on the other hand arresting the candidates, workers and supporters by filing cases. Election Commissioner Rafiqul Islam has said the army would be empowered to take any measure considering the situation while discharging responsibility during election. Speaking at a workshop at Rajshahi Shilpakala Academy, he said magisterial power of the army is not the main concern. Rafiqul Islam said the legal aspect is being examined to sort out the matter of stay of candidature of BNP nominees in a number of seats. Food Minister Kamrul Islam has said BNP has started to hatch new conspiracies, being certain of defeat in the election. Speaking at a public rally organized by local Army League at Amin Bazar in Shabhar, he said the people would discard the BNP Jamaat to ballot. Meanwhile, Jatiya Party candidate Abul Kalam Azad of Dhaka 19 constituency held mass contact and procession at Ashulia. CBP President Mujahidul Islam Selim has said the government is engaged in a farce in the name of election, as they have no popularity. He was talking to journalists during electioneering in favor of Ziaul Kobir Khokon in Ghazipur 2 constituency this morning. Mujahidul Islam Selim alleged that the government is heading towards rigging in the polls. RAB DG Bensir Ahmed has said the 11th parliamentary election would be peaceful and the voters would exercise their right of franchise without hassle. Speaking at the AGM of Bangladesh Crime Reporters Association (CREP) at Segunbagicha in the capital, he expressed the hope that, like in the past, the media and members of law enforcement agencies would work together during election. Now, news from abroad. U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis is resigning, the latest in a string of senior U.S. officials to do so. His announcement came a day after President Trump said he was withdrawing troops from Syria, a decision General Mattis is understood to oppose. Gen Mattis, 68, will leave the job in February. President Trump has not immediately named a successor, but said one would be appointed shortly. China, the largest importing country, has decided to stop buying crude oil from the U.S. The decision follows the ongoing trade dispute between the two countries. As a result, world's biggest crude oil producing country, USA, would be hard hit commercially. Crude price in international market has already reduced significantly as China stopped buying U.S. crude oil. Taking the advantage, Russia has become the largest exporter of crude in Chinese market. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATN Tip News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.